we are already approaching the performance management evaluation for this school year, and we would like to share this to our teachers. This tool actually is designed for all the teachers out there from teacher 1 to 3 to be able to fill up properly their own respective IPCRF. So this is exclusively for school year 2022-2023. Personally, I have designed this worksheet for everyone. This will actually provide you with an IPCRF form, okay, for you to be able to print it properly with all the necessary objectives, no? But we will be giving you instructions as to how to do it. But would like to remind everyone that this is an exclusive output, no, of yours truly. So I am asking, no, that we will not do anything with this. We will not. This is not for sale, and we would like to emphasize that we are doing this to help our teachers. So no part of this eIPCRF shall be reproduced, appropriated, or used in any manner without the written consent of the author, owner hereof. And we have noticed that some of the teachers are not respecting, no, the intellectual property of others, no. Even their content is actually, I have seen my content being reproduced. So I'm hoping, no, you will respect the time and effort done by the person. And this is not for free. You should not sell it. We would like to emphasize na we will not take advantage, no, of things that are posted online, no, just to benefit ourselves. We are doing this to help our teachers, and as much as possible, this should be distributed for free, no. And then number 2 is you recognize, no, the author, no, the person who has done all the hard work in terms of developing the IPCRF, the eIPCRF. So that's very important. No? So we will, all you have to do is actually to visit, no, our official Facebook page, and you'll be able to download this particular eIPCRF. And we would like to ask, no, if possible, no, you message us there so that you'll be able to have a copy of this. All right. So we will start with how you're going to do and go about this. But most of all, no, I would like to remind everyone, no, to help our channel so that we will be able to help more teachers. Our advocacy here is really to provide proper content and expert advice to all teachers, school leaders in the Department of Education so that they'll be able to work properly and to give the best for our learners. So the advocacy of this channel, no, requires us to really tap, no, as many teachers as we can. So that's my favor, no, help me with this, help me with bringing our channel to many more people so that we'll be able to help them in terms of how we run our school, help them pass the principal's test so that they'll be able to get the necessary item for their position. At the same time, we would like to also remind them, no, to really do their job well. No, we have content on research, we have content on how to be a better teacher, at the same time better school leader, and even, no, having yourself promoted in the Department of Education. So this is our advocacy in this channel, and we would like to ask your help to help us with that by, liking this YouTube video. At the same time, if you have comments, you can comment there so that you can help us with the algorithm. At the same time, you share this in your Facebook page. No, share this with your share the YouTube channel to some of your colleagues, no, in the faculty and all the teachers whom we could help with our advocacy. All right. So without further ado, let's proceed now to how to use this particular eIPCRF. So let's try to read. No, this is in compliance to DepED Memorandum 8 Series of 2023 is entitled Multi-Year Guidelines on the Results-Based Performance Management System, Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers. This is designed to lessen the possible technical errors as to computation of the eIPCRF rating of the teachers. Please note that the cells of the sheets are protected and are only to input data in the encode section. So when you press the word encoding here, now you will have here the encoding sheet. No, and then proceed back to the instructions. make sure when you open this, you have to enable macros and just allow it to link. No, macros are usually it's associated with viruses, but in this case, we are just using it in order for us to link us with another sheet. So just enable it. It is safe. No, please also use Office 365 as much as possible so that there will be no discrepancies on the on how you will be able to use the sheet. No, so in the encoding form, this is where you input your data to generate the eIPCRF. Let me remind everyone that the encoding process should be done together with your school head or whoever is your rater. You have to do it together with that person, and it should be based on the required MOVs as provided by DepED Memorandum 8 Series of 2023. This is very important because if you just allow our teachers to just rate it without any basis, now that will ruin the purpose of PPST. Now you have to base it on the COT or the required MOVs as provided by DepED Memorandum 8 Series of 2023. Again, please be mindful with the pop-up message or comment as you hover your mouse over the cells. This will help you provide accurate information, and schools are reminded that the rating should be based on the MOVs provided and not merely through mere guesswork. So here in the IPCRF form, you don't have to do anything. No, you have nothing to encode except for the signatories if needed. As much as possible, all encoding should be done in the encoding sheet. So basically, we have you have the option to change this part here because there's a possibility. That we just like to inform that in DepEd Memorandum 8, there are times that this may differ. You may have different signatories there, but basically, when you look at the encoding form, that will automatically reflect. But however, if there's a need for you to add more signatories, then that is free for you to use. Okay, so we have allowed people to actually edit that part. All right, so we'll proceed now to the encoding form. So you will here make sure that you encode in the encoding form. So here in the name of ratee, as much as possible, you have to make sure that it is encoded all caps. Okay, so you can see Jose Butler M. Mercado. Okay, and then here, make sure you put your current position. So you can say teacher 1 or teacher 3, whatever it is. Okay, then you put your school, your division, and of course here you can say, okay, whatever it is. Then we have here name of rater. Make sure you put it in all caps. Okay, and then here, principal 2 or 3, whatever it is. Or if it's a master teacher, then you place it there. Basically, the rating period is August to July 2023. I think we all have the same school year and date of review. Now, here, the white sheets are the ones with which you can edit. So you have to refer to your COT rating and you try to see. There's a drop-down menu here, and then you can just put there whatever number it is from 7 to 3. Okay, so as we can see here, it changes. And if there's an equivalent RPMS rating here, this will reflect on the quality side. All right, so here we see that for each one of it, there is a rating for efficiency. I have already programmed this so that you'll be able to write either 5, 3, or 1 as provided by DepEd Memorandum 1 as 8 Series of 2023. So you can just place it there. Notice that the COT rating for the first one is there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 objectives, and here there are also 6 objectives. So I have made sure that it is compliant to that, and you just have to encode. All right. So after encoding here from this part, we see that efficiency here. Just have to really place it there. For objective 8, you see that it's a non-classroom observable indicator. That's the meaning of NCOI here. So this is classroom observable. We start with number 8. Okay, so we would also like to inform our master teachers that we have also created, but I would like to ask you to please placed it there in the comment section, no, if you need the master teacher, so that we'll be able to upload soon our version for the master teachers. Okay, so here we have, let's say for example, you have 4, and then there's timeliness here, no, because for number 8, we only have rating for quality and for timeliness, and it's a non-classroom observable. It is dependent on the MOVs you are presented. Here we see also COT rating for 9 and 10. It also has a rating for efficiency, the same thing. And of course, from objective 11 to 15, we see that these are already all non-classroom observable, including the plus factor. But as you can see here, for the last 2, we have a rating for from 5 to 1. No, it's not the same here, because here it's only from 5, 3 to 1. Here you can rate the person from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as provided by the rubrics, no, in our issuance. And then here we see that it is for timeliness. Okay, so as you cannot access all the others, no, because basically actually this is not purely necessary for you to be printed. This is only for the sake of encoding. So whatever you have written here, as long as you are done, no, it will automatically compute your final rating. And when you go to your IPCRF form, no, automatically all your scores will be encoded here. So it ensures at the same time that you have already your score and your rating, and it will give you an accurate rating here. No, the very satisfactory is 4.382, and you are sure that it is accurately being computed here, and you don't have to manually do it. For the performance indicators, we have already provided here the necessary basis by which you have to rate that person. So I would like to encourage all the principal to check this one, so that you'll be able to see what are the MOVs before you rate that teacher regarding his or her performance. So here you have nothing to encode except for the signatories if needed. As much as possible, all encoding should be done in the encoding sheet. Please print this part for your IPCRF submission. So basically, you just have to go Control P, and you can just print directly your work. Okay, so here you can adjust the page break view to fit whatever you want to print, and of course you already have your IPCRF as fast as that. Okay, so if you're done with this, do not forget that we still have part 2, which are the core competencies. For part 2, no, these are core competencies that you have to make sure that you obtain. No, so you don't have to change all these things here. All you have to do is to click, and automatically, if you check all the points here under self-management, it will adjust your score. And of course, we have created a graph here that will automatically adjust. No, this is only for the sake of you knowing what exactly is your weakness. So, for example, if you feel that you have problems with teamwork, that will help you with your discussion with your principal as to the development plans. Honestly, my suggestion with this is you have to make sure that you rate this together with your principal. When I was a principal before, I always asked my teachers to sit with me. No, if you're a principal and then you have master teachers, no, you ask them to sit down together and try to rate yourself honestly. No, what are your weaknesses? You have to read each one of this. No, are you willing to share responsibility? Honestly, there are many teachers, no, that are not willing to share responsibility. They don't want to take up any other role. So if it's not evident, and then the teacher will say, I think I am willing, but for the last few years, for the whole year, I haven't experienced you volunteering or trying to participate in an additional task, no, that I want everyone to, we need help. So basically, you can be honest, no, it's a two-way conversation between you and your rater. Just make it healthy. As leaders, we need to make sure that we are open. At the same time, we are also not judging our teachers, but we are just there to help them, no, give them honest feedback. Okay, so far, no, as to your perspective, what are your weaknesses? So you just have to check on the check boxes, and you'll be able to, see what are your weaknesses. In this case, there's a problem with innovation, service orientation, and teamwork. No, your strength is professionalism and ethics, but you are not to include this in the printing. So if you print this one, just go ahead and print directly the first sheet. Okay, so here we see that these are also, you can adjust this. All right, so basically, after reflecting on that, you will see your weaknesses for IPCRF. You also look at the IPCRF, which among these are your weaknesses. And then you can already plan together with your rater as to your functional competencies, strength, what are your development needs, what do you need to improve, what are the learning objectives, so how do you learn to actually do it, and what are the possible interventions. So what is the difference between learning objectives and intervention? Here, you try to outline how do you learn, as to what are your objectives, as to how you're going to learn, your targets. As you look at your development needs and then taking into consideration your strengths, how you're going to develop yourself. So these are your learning objectives. Intervention is basically on the part of the school head. What can he do as the rater to actually do it? So learning objectives is in your part. You look at what are the things that you need to achieve. Then how would you want your rater to actually intervene and help you with that? Would you want them to check on you every now and then, every month? And then this is very important. The core behavioral competencies are based on the competencies inventory. So you try to look at here what are your weaknesses. You have to take this seriously, even though this points is not being taken into consideration. But these are core foundational competencies that will enable you to work better as a government employee. Okay, and then any feedback here should be written. So all the feedback should be written here, and then you also delineate what is the timeline and what are the resources needed. Okay, and of course these are automatically generated here. You just have to sign. Okay, so I think that is our eIPCRF. Again, in order for you to get a hold of this, all you have to do is to check on our Facebook page. You have to like it and then share this video in your Facebook and subscribe, and of course send that to us in our Facebook. Try to message us in the Facebook page so that we'll be able to send a link on this. Now we are not directly giving the link because we all know that there are a lot of scammers right now who are using taking advantage of people. So would like again to remind everyone we are here to help our teachers. Let's not they're already our teachers already they are suffering with a lot of work, so let's not add any more burden to them. And hopefully this forum will be able to help them maximize their time, make their work faster, and remove at least a little worry in their part, and help them with their respective work. So again, let us spread love, and at the same time let us continue helping our teachers do better. This is for the sake of our children and our learners, and let's continuously try to seek improvement in everything that we do, because only then can we really truly help our learners and this department. Thank you everyone, and feel free to message me for additional content in this channel. Thank you.